Well, at this point, and this being National Schools Film Week, we follow a children's movie with a report on the Children's Film Unit. See how cunningly we devised this programme? What the CFU does is it provides young people with hands-on experience of all the basic filmmaking skills. Well, like this.
Well, Children's Film Unit was founded in 1981, and it grew out of a film studies course which I used to run in a comprehensive school in South East London. And as part of that course we used to make a festival every year of films that the kids made. And one year we made a 90-minute feature which actually gained a bit of notoriety and went around Cannes and all over the place. And I had to travel with it, and people were saying to me, why don't you open this so that all kids can have a go at it?
I'm the film's producer. I started on this project in the beginning of April, and I was a former student at the unit, and they've asked me to come back and produce this film.
Well, this is a short for Channel 4 called Away Day, which is about 4 kids on a day out having a laugh in Brighton. Steven Spielberg is one of our patrons, but he's always very busy when he's over here, and he hasn't yet been able to find time to give us a lecture.
I've been at CFU for 3 years now. I've been on 2 summer shoots, this is my second. I heard about it from a friend actually who's left now. She went to CFU and it sounded really interesting, so I looked into it and I joined after that.
It works as a great bridge to go into film school. There isn't a film school that starts as young as we do. So now we've extended our group to 18. It gives you that bridge before you want to go to film school. And yeah, I weighed up the choice of going to film school or going straight into the business, and I went straight in because I had the grounding at the CFU, and it paid off.
I think the value of the CFU is largely contained in the fact that film is a visceral medium. Once you've got your hands on the equipment, once you've seen the results of even the most amateurish attempt at portraying events on film, it can hook you. And once it hooks you, you're probably hooked for life.
Most people at the unit do actually want to go into the industry. It's not just a hobby for most people. And I think that when we come out at the age of 18, we're just going to be so much more prepared than most people because we have had all the grounding. Obviously, there's so much more to learn. There's infinite demands, but I think the Children's Film Unit is really the best start you can get.
Clear. Right, gates clear, let's...
The basic structure of the Children's Film Unit is the first year you're a junior. That's where you learn all the basics of camera, lighting, sound, continuity, etc. And in the second year, you're a senior and you're a lot more on your own and you have to make your own films. I mean, that's where you really learn who's dedicated and who's not, because the people who aren't really interested in the film industry as anything more than the hobby kind of fade out into the background, and the people who are make their own films and spend a lot more time than just the Saturday doing it.
When you join the Children's Film Unit, you commit yourself to losing out on all your Saturdays. We start, we work every Saturday, and your summer holidays goes as well, so you know sometimes you have to miss holidays with your family. So, but then I don't think it's so much to give up because you meet so many people that you're actually going to see your friends on a Saturday.
I know it sounds corny, but the Children's Film Unit really has changed my life, because before I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do, but now when I come out of college I've got like a definite plan of what I want to do.
Well, it's funded very spasmodically. I mean, occasionally you get a sponsor who'll give you 3 years, as the Evening Standard did a year ago. That's now run out, so we've got nobody funding us at all at the moment. We're waiting for another angel to arrive. We've got a government now that cares a bit about film and the arts, and we might be able to get more sponsors interested. But as far as projects go, I mean, they never run out because we've always got television interested. We've got a very good overseas profile, and we've got a couple of co-productions lined up with Germany and Denmark, and indeed Sweden is also interested in working with us. So we are bigger over there than we are here.
We don't have enough money in the Children's Film Unit as it is with just the one unit, because people just don't seem to be interested. When it comes to it, no one's prepared to give us money. I mean, that's probably just the lack of funds in the film industry on a whole. But it would be brilliant if it spread. I think everyone should be given the opportunity we've been given.
Well, from that, we segue gracefully and seamlessly into a review of Shooting Fish, presented not by me, but by 16-year-old Elaine Gibb, who beat more than 1,500 other hopefuls to become Film Education's Young Critic of the Year. Actually, I've seen the film too, but who cares what I think? It's Elaine's opinion you really want, so here it is.
Shooting Fish is the story of Jez and Dylan, played by Stuart Townsend, and the birdcage is Dan Footerman. These modern-day Robin Hoods use the rich as bait for their decidedly dodgy money-making schemes, involving, amongst other things, blow-up dolls, rocket trousers, and Johnson the talking computer. Dylan is the ideas man, and Jez, an electrical psychologist, provides the technical backup. But would you believe that these two compulsive risk-takers were raising money for an orphans' housing project? Neither does Georgie, played by the sparkling Kate Beckinsale. Georgie is beautiful, talented, and on a money-making mission of her own. No wonder the boys are hooked. It's love triangle time as the two best friends compete to get the girl. The intricacies of the plot can be hard to follow at times, but the story is carried by the zany characters. Although they are acting out the stereotypes of brash American and techno-nerd, Footerman and Townsend work hard to make their characters believable and end up portraying a touching, if slightly bizarre, friendship. The dynamic duo are understandably gutted when all their scams catch up with them and they end up in jail. It seems as though all is lost, including the money. Can Georgie save the day? Of course she can. Shooting Fish is the sort of film where a happy ending is never in doubt. A young cast, Britpop soundtrack and eccentric eye-catching sets make this very much a film for the 90s. It's no cult comedy, just a happy, funny film without a fish in sight.
Well done. That was very good indeed. I couldn't have done that better myself, I tell you. I might have come to a slightly different conclusion, but I certainly couldn't have put it better. So well done you. Congratulations, and congratulations on becoming the Young Critic of the Year. And for that, you get this curious thing. I don't know what you're going to do with it. It's called a Norman. Actually, it's rather nice. It'll go either on the mantelpiece or it'll be an excellent doorstop. So congratulations, Elaine. Well done.
Thank you.